Nothing. Nothing. Yep, that's right. Come here. Nothing. Note.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger.
Ironic.
Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
It's a trap! Yeah, you knew it was coming. Yeah, I'm done with this room. It's dark hallway. Candles. It would have been spooky if I hadn't have thrown it. But I threw it. Anything? Nothing. Anything? Nothing. Anything? Nothing. Useless. Useless and frustrating. Gay. Won't open. It's locked. Roof got screwed up there. It's not a fun sound. Just gonna keep on walking. See, you can't light these though. That's kind of frustrating. Oil. Mine. Candles. Scroll. More scrolls. More scroll. Oh, I'm probably gonna get sued by Bethesda now, right? They just kept saying scrolls. And that's their word. They've made it very known that that's their word. And only their word. Mine, mine, and more mine. Hey, no, keep... They stopped playing the piano.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us. Especially downstairs.
Bouncing a wow wow.
Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
In modern day language, you would have said, let's get the Mexicans working on it. Alrighty. There's a note there, but I know better than to read those. So, ooh, $10. Nothing. Nothing. So let's just read shit. Oh, what the fuck. It's okay. No, it's just a note. No, never mind.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped.
It's a trap.
I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer.
Oh shit, it's
My
Sonic.
weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
I don't know, it looks like he's walking pretty
It
fast.
was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Yeah, because that's a great idea. Just start rubbing on the thing that's emitting an unhealthy amount of
I
light.
reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety. Grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Someone's playing the piano again. Give me a rock. No, give me a rock. Hey, come here. You rock. Do 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 do. Boom. I'm a magician. Jesus with the light.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
That sound needs to stop. That's actually kind of freaky. Yeah! The real use for books right there, guys. Allstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Allstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding that hamlet and its neighbors, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with the scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as an exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to still living creatures. It is their prey, which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Awesome. The well-known erudite visited Allstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later, so he was seen again. They're lying. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Allstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. So they asked him if he visited Allstadt after he died, I think. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at the castle nearby Allstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This is fed to the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. A little bit of lore and stuff for people. Just gonna search real quick. I don't remember if there's anything in here. Oil! Happy I looked. Okay, books. Pretty obvious looking, ain't they? Book 2. Run, 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 run. Book 3. Magic! Alrighty, so... don't take the key first. You need to finish everything. It's in game, I swear. Now it's starting to get creepy. Just letting everybody know. Just informing you now. It's about the point where it starts creeping me out, so you're probably about to hear me freaking out. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of human vessels. The sheriff keeps keeping a watchful eye on the force and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both of my problems. Scary part, scary part, scary part, scary part, scary part.